this looks like a good movie. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, I had just watched the teaser trailer for James Gunn's Superman. I actually watched it twice. So I'm just going to give you a fresh take on this. I just decided, I happen to be working on some other stuff, had the camera going. I'm actually going to do some channel updates at the end of this video, so stick around for that. But I saw the teaser trailer and I figured I'd give you my first take on it. Now, like I said, I only watched it twice. This isn't one of those, like, here's all the Easter eggs or any of that kind of shit. But as a kid whose first love into superheroes and the whole genre, yes, when I was a small child, Superman was it. Of course, Christopher Reeve was my Superman. And I gotta say that I don't have a problem with any of the actors who portrayed Superman in the past. This guy, David Cordsweat, seems to fit the bill. I mean, shit, he looks great. The costume looks good. I liked the introduction in the trailer. They showed us Superman basically crashing in the Arctic, and then of course all bloodied and beaten, and okay, curious as to what could cause that. They showed us a lot, but they didn't show us a lot. So, we saw a nice little vignette. We saw Kal-El with his Earth father, I'm assuming. And yeah, I gotta say, weird take on Clark Kent. He kind of looks like Tony Khan. Maybe a little taller, but he kind of reminds me of Moss from IT Crowd. I mean, the curly hair does help, so, Moss Khan. I'm kind of curious. This definitely has a Christopher Reeve vibe to it. It feels like that's what they're trying to capture here. The music, of course, it was a guitar version of what sounded to me like the Christopher Reeve theme, but not quite exactly, like in the same cadence of it, I guess. Big reveal for me. Now, if this is not new for you, if this was news, I haven't been following the news on this closely. Of course, pictures that I've seen surface, like of Superman in the costume, and opinions of, but Crypto, the super dog, like fucking Crypto. Holy shit! Yeah, they're definitely going full-on comic in this one, and I appreciate that. And yeah, for me, Crypto, I did not know that was coming, so just to see that, I'm kind of curious to see how they tackle that in a more serious toned, grounded live-action context. But I think that's cool. I think the actress who's playing Lois looks great. Fucking Lex Luthor, got Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. Perfect. That's how I picture Lex Luthor. I picture somebody who's young, charismatic, good looking. In the 90s, I would have had Billy Zane play Lex Luthor. So, I think for modern times, yeah, he fits the bill. I'm liking just the overall look and the aesthetic of this movie. The imagery, I love that it looks like 90s animated cartoon imagery to me. We got a glimpse at some of the other heroes. We got to see Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, monster fighting, Superman montaging, doing his Superman thing. And I just got to say, I am really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be good. I do have faith in James Gunn. I don't know why. Maybe the negative comments seem to be the loudest, but I just feel like I'm always reading negative opinions about James Gunn, and hate to fucking break it to you, but James Gunn so far has been pretty good in handling comic book IPs. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies were pretty good. His Suicide Squad movie was a huge improvement over the first one. And let's not forget Peacemaker, the show with an intro so good that you'd never skip it. And I think with James Gunn, we might find the right balance, I think the right balance of humor, comedy, maybe parts that are scary, maybe parts that need to be broody. This movie does look serious toned. The citizens of Metropolis don't look too happy with Superman in the little bit of a clip that we saw. Could be for a good reason, or just, mass whatever. I'm getting the feeling that Superman is not new news in this movie, but I don't just want to assume just yet. He seems like he's someone who's already established and has been doing this for a little bit. That's just the impression I'm getting. Of course, this is only a teaser trailer. I could be wrong. Last thing I gotta say, I'm liking the look of him. I think that now that we're seeing it in context, I hope this puts some people at ease for how they felt about the costume when it was first viewed in some leaked images or whatever you want to call them, leaked pictures that we got. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this. I prefer the underwear. outside the pants. I do. And I'm going to give you a practical reason why this would even be a thing. It's as simple. A zipper. You know, you got to go take a leak. You're not as exposed. At least for me. And think about the characters who do wear that. Superman, Batman, Wolverine. You know, someone like Spider-Man, teenager, probably didn't think that far ahead, made his costume the way it is. He's stuck having to hold it in. Although modern-day Spider-Man, who knows? Tony Stark probably made him a costume that he could piss in and it just absorbs it. Another thing, too, that I forgot to point out, and I didn't remember until after I recorded this video, I'm also supporting the underwear being on the outside because not only does it help break up the suit design, but this suit design is a little bit newer than what we're used to seeing, and I think with the combination of also his Superman logo on his chest, even though this is something that did exist in the comic books, it is something new to us in terms of a live-action format. Having something that has that classic look up front, but yet a modernized look to it as well, I think it just overall makes the suit look better to have the underwear on the outside, at least for this specific depiction of Superman. Enough about the underwear. Anyway, I'm loving this, I'm liking this, I'm looking forward to July 11th, 2025. James Gunn Superman, so far it's looking like it's off to a strong start, and that's basically all I could say. You know, you know what? At this point, we've had so many rehashes of these characters that I look forward to just new media, you know? Anyway, in the comment section, if you like it, if you hate it, I want to hear it. Please tell me. Now, real quick, I do want to go over some channel updates. I realize I haven't been posting at the frequency that I normally do. I am sorry about that. Just a lot of life stuff going on, and in short, all I could say is divorce is never a fun time. Within these next couple weeks, I am going to be moving to a new location. I think once I'm settled into that location, I'll be able to provide more content on a more frequent basis. I am currently working on a video for Christmas. I'm not going to tell you what that video is about. All I'm going to tell you is that it's about a famous Christmas horror movie franchise. Anyway, that's all I got for today. If you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do.